Hi, I hope to show you in this quick video how to change the thermistor on these Waeco CF80. I've probably had it about since 2016, so it's sort of 5 years old, I guess, coming up 5 years old. So on other YouTube videos I've looked at, the statements are made about the thermistor being, there's two of them in this unit. I didn't find that to be the case, and you can see the model number and everything there. Anyway, poking around inside, the only thermistor I could find is this old one. This is the broken one, and it goes in and up and into the chassis, and for what I understand, it goes up under the base of the fridge inside the foam and that. So I had an attempt to get the bottom off the fridge, and I thought, no, this is going to be rather tricky. I thought, well, what else can I do? So I got a replacement thermostat, of course, and you can get them online, and it's probably worth getting two, because you're looking around, a lot of people are have got videos up about replacing the thermistor on these units. Even the model after this, I saw someone putting a YouTube up, and that sort of suggests to me that these thermistors are something that only lasts a couple of years, so having a spare is probably a good one. And in this application, that would be really handy, because you could, if you've got it with you and you're away somewhere, you could probably retrofit it while you're on the road. Okay, so what do you have to do? Well, first of all, these catches, and by the way, this fridge, I don't know how many catches I've broken off, because every time you drop the lid, if the catch isn't completely based, the catch gets smashed off, but that's another matter. Okay, so the thermistor comes out of the base on this cable, and is actually, on this model at least, connected to the back of this panel here. So you have to take the screws off at the front, and then this just lifts out, and you'll see here where the thermistor cable is. That black cable there. So the new one's been run in and connected, and it comes out down the bottom here. So the trick that I had to find is, how do I get that cable then? If I'm not going to get it into the base, I have to get it into the fridge somehow to keep the temperature. So what I come up with was this sort of approach. So what I did was, I popped. Will it pop up with my fingers or not now? No, I'll have to get a little screwdriver. Just bear with me a second. Anyway, put that in there. That pops up. This is the light, of course. And down there you'll see the two red wires, the red and the black wire going down to power the light. And then next to it, you can see I've run the thermistor. So the thermistor cable, or thermistor head, I had to get back up this hole, up this channel here, alongside this cable. And you'll see the red and black cable that powers the light down in the base down there, and feed it up. But the head here wasn't big enough to poke it through, so I had to drill that out a bit bigger so that the head of the thermistor would come through. So I pulled that through. Also, you can see to make it clean, I had to drill a hole through here and get that out into the chassis. So with that, and that clipped back in place, and of course these things never clip back in straight away, but there you go, that's popped back in. I'll put those screws back in a minute. I've got the cable into the thermistor cable into the chassis into the interior of the fridge. Now this is going to lay here. It's a little bit untidy, but it's not going to be in the way. The way I use it, at least, is that usually just houses butter and dips and odds and sods at the top here, and then I've run it in. You can see here how I've just laid the cable in the bottom of the fridge, and then put the basket in over the top of it, and then the head of the thermistor is sitting on the base of the fridge there. So it's not that elegant, but you know, I've run this before and ran it and it works fine. Regulates, stops, doesn't run all the time, gets cold. So I'm thinking this is probably going to do me, save me a lot of time and effort. That didn't take me too long. It took me about 10 minutes once I worked out what I had to do to get this cable and thermistor into the base of the fridge. So I hope that's handy and hope it saves you some time.